Greetings and hello. As you can see, there's magnificent art on stream right now. Magnificent, I say. We should go tell the whole world about the magnificent art. The magnificent art. This is the only one in the world. The only magnificent art left in the entire world, is this one. Oh, I forgot to include the link in that last one. Whoops. Okay then. Whoopsie daisy, whoopsie daisy, whoopsie daisy. What is over here? That is what is over here. Right, so we're drawing kiwis. Why? Why not? That's why. We're gonna draw silly little kiwis because it's fun. Right. I just thought of the first thing to draw. Well, there is no warm-up drawing. There's just getting straight into it, so we're gonna draw. What are we gonna draw? We're gonna draw lots of kiwis. You go over here, please. You go over here, and you are going to be some kind of brown. I think that's brown. Is that brown? That's brown enough. Thankfully, kiwis are really easy to draw. Alright, so, and then we're gonna go, what color are their feet? Like this color, really. Doot, 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 and doot, and there we go. Perfect. We're most of the way done. We just need to add beak and eyes. Hello, Fire. Hello, Driver. Welcome. We are drawing kiwis, silly little birds. The national bird of New Zealand. Hey, oh, I don't know why. It's patriotic to draw the silly bird. Did you know? The silly bird is silly and wonderful. And you gotta draw the whiskers, because it's important. Whee! Swankus Cross, thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. It keeps me going. Whee! Alright, this beak don't look right. Let's make this beak look more beaky. There we go, there we go. And we're going to have eyeballs, which is good. We like eyeballs, they are good. And that. Order 2. Ooh, wisdom. Hello, Robot Seller. What is the wisdom? The wisdom is look after your kiwis at all times. Both the fruit and the bird, because you know, it's just like if you can't look after your kiwis, what are you? What are you even? Are you some kind of irresponsible person if you can't look after your kiwis? And that's terrible. Right, I'm gonna merge this dune. I'm gonna delete this and. This is going to be a new layer called Eyes. O board of the wise, what us your wisdom? And indeed it is burp time. Hello, Orange. Veragus. Kiwis are very weird birds. They are wonderfully weird. We love them. They are the weirdest of, they are weird ass birds. They're the weirdest birds. This one is pissed. For good reason, as it turns out, and you will see. Right, we do need nostrils on him, though. That is important. Wait, no, his nostrils are on the tip of the beak. Go all the way over there. And whiskers. And of course, I told myself I wasn't gonna draw anything like this, but then I changed my mind. So give me a moment. So, Kiwis, it's Kiwis plural for a reason. You can see where I'm going with this, right? You can see where I'm going with this. It's not clever. This joke has almost certainly been made before by smarter people than me. Bodan, laser kiwi flag was stolen from us. Hashtag never forget. Indeed! I think bird nostrils are generally at the base. Yep, but the kiwi's the exception. It has its nostrils right at the tip of its beak so it can smell what it's poking at. Was the bird named after the fruit or vice versa? The fruit was named after the bird, actually. It was a, this fruit that, like, not to give the game away, it's the fruit I'm drawing right now, was actually first known as a Chinese gooseberry. And then, clever people in New Zealand marketed it as a kiwi fruit, because it's brown and furry, like a kiwi. And it worked too well, because now everyone just thinks of the fruit when they hear kiwi, and not the bird, which is a problem. Because it means that people don't know about the bird, which is quite endangered, and that's bad. Slightly lighter, please. And you know where this is going. Not for Kiwis, their news and for the fuzzy bird. Choose Badger software on bird hardware. Yep. But was the goose named after the berry or vice versa? That I do not know. That you must discover for yourself, young grasshopper. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Whoops. We need to do... Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Impact, because impact is the way. And too many exclamation points. Alright, and background. And this first picture, very simple. Very simple picture. Oh boy, boy, I want to get with ya and take your picture. Ta-da! We're done. I knew Kiwis because I never heard that they were endangered. The more you know, I guess. Yeah, no, there's not many places in New Zealand where you can see them in the wild. Mostly they're on, I think they're one of the ones that's mostly on predator-free islands off the mainland of New Zealand. Which is unfortunate. Also, they're not this small. They're actually reasonably large. Well, some of them are large. There's multiple species of kiwi. Some of them are bigger than others. Alright, that's the first one, definitely. Right, let's save it first. Save. GIMP work. Pictures. GIMP work. Alright, so you know what would be really awesome? Where's the folders? Alright, type. Have it your way. Oh wait, no, that is what I'm doing. Alright, GIMP work, it can just be like, real kiwi. Save, and now export. pictures. Art. Hooray! Right, next picture. That was quick. It's like so much the British fault. Turns out being a flightless bird without any defensive measure whatsoever only works when there's no predators around. When there's no ground predators around, specifically. Alright. Right, I'm open to suggestions, but otherwise I'm going to keep drawing my own thing. English settlers introduced rabbits to New Zealand literally for the aesthetic, wanted New Zealand to look like England's. Rabbits did too well, collapsed in multiple environments. Stoats were brought in to kill the rabbits, but Stoats turned out to be best at killing kiwi, and the Brits came along and brought cats and dogs and stuff with them. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Alright, new layer. Wait, that was wrong. Wrong! Wrong, I say. And I'm gonna secretly Google something. New Zealand sky... Alright, I have found it. Yes. Yes. Right. Kiwi. I know what to do. Wait, yes, I am this lazy. Watch this. Why would you redraw an entire kiwi when you've already done it? Why would you do that thing? Alright, now I need to undo what I've done here, though. That is important. Expression has changed considerably. I forgot that streaming you need to talk, otherwise people get bored. Can you draw a kingfisher? I can certainly attempt it. I am playing OpenTTD with Neko, so no drawing. Okay, kiwi fruit tastes burny and tingly to me. I might be allergic. Ah! That is definitely a possibility. Alright, let's make these eyes big, and you'll never guess why this eye is going to be so big. You'll never guess. There we go. Getting an eye test. Cree tripping balls. Eyeballs, to be exact. Yep. I think it's sort of like that for everyone. It's very tangy. At least the green ones are. The new yellow variant is easier to eat without having to douse it in sugar. Kiwi's a bad sight, but excellent smell. Yes, they smell of kiwi. That is the correct smell for them. I'm funny! Alright, okay, what are we doing? We were doing this. I am now going to cover all of my good work. I'm going to cover all of my good work. like, there's a reason our kiwi is wearing this thing right here. I assure you, it is for health and safety reasons. Health and safety, I assure you. Slightly darker orange, please. Oh, my neighbors are burning incense again. I hope that's incense. I hope it's not hard drugs. If your neighbors are burning hard drugs, tell them to burn softer drugs instead. I'm sure they'll be amenable to that suggestion. And I'm gonna go here. Gonna go whoopsie daisy. Kiwis off screen! Kiwis off screen! Full alert! Kiwi is off screen! Alert the neighbors! Alert the police! Alert the people! Whoops. This Kiwi just got its eyes dilated. Getting on to this Kiwi. Gonna do a weekend camping trip to see real Kiwi in the wild on the mainland yesterday, then return to wake up around 9 PM mood, but I got sick. Anyways, I'm here as your Kiwi fact dispenser. Like the adults can fend off a stoat. Very kicky and stompy. The challenge is having them survive long enough to get to that age. Yeah, can they fend off a stoat? Because that is impressive. There's not many animals that can do that. Like rabbits struggle to do that. Because rabbits are, let's face it, rabbits are kind of dumb. No fault of their own, but, you know, they're silly people. Silly people. What am I talking about? Let's do... And let's do... what is this? Does this read as... Does this read as hello helicopter? Man, I hope so. And now, de coup de grace is this. Every Kiwi, deep down in its heart, dreams of flying. I have no idea if that's true. Whee! Okay, we need to put some gradient there. Hehe. Hello, Mr. Boyd. Oh, the eyes are just something else. I don't know whether to say cute or curse. This Kiwi is having an experience. It's like, I can see forever! Whoop. Radio, please, and thank you. Yep. Whee! And the Q is just like, wow! Ah! I elbowed my headphones. So-called flightless birds when I strap them to an AIM-120 AMRAAM. Oh! Treat fire! Please do not strap the kiwi to the anti-air missile. Okay then. There's our second kiwi. Oh boy. That's funny. I don't believe you, I think that's funny. Alright then. Kiwis can fly. Oh dear. I'm fine. I'm okay. Whoops, that wasn't correct. Oh no. Sport and export, I believe. Yep, and yep. Cool! I support Dreekfire and giving all birds flight. Sooty, do you understand what an AIM-120 is? It's an anti-air missile. Immense amount of voice cracks. I can show you the world. Border laughing noises. We need the airstrike emus. I said what I said. At the cutting edge of research, the research in question. This is the New Zealand Air Force, by the way. Actually, I need to go, like... Is it Air Force emblem? Oh my god! Oh dear. Okay, the roundel of the New Zealand Air Force is indeed a kiwi. It is indeed a flightless bird, but that's not their coat of arms is a bird, is a flyy bird. I said what I said. The Australians lost the war versus emus. We should have made emus our allies all along. Those already see it. Well, the emblem doesn't have a kiwi. The emblem is actually like, well, according to Wikipedia, it just looks. Wait. Interesting. It appears to have. I don't know what that is. That looks like a kaka. New Zealand Defence Force. Okay, well, Google is not that helpful with New Zealand stuff, honestly, because Google is bad. Alright, next kiwi. Border cackle. Okay, then. Okay. Unless there's any kiwi suggestions, I'm gonna do the next thing. Let's draw a giant kiwi. And I know how to do that. Hello? Ah! I did it wrong. I did it wrong. I did it incorrectly. Kiwi. And, like, get used to this guy because I like him. Okay, then. This is basically gonna be like the same vibes of Ready for Africa, like, you know, just like the whole dealio. And I hope everyone's okay with that. Alright, you delete layers. Ta-da. And copy and we Do not worry, I have a plan. It is a good plan. It is a wonderful plan. It is the best plan you've ever seen in your life! It involves a kaiju kiwi. If you recognize this skyline, congratulations. You know things. I feel a border cat would be a very fitting redeemable. Okay, no, well, now I'm worrying. Do not worry! Worrying is illegal. Worrying is against the rules, which I just made. Alright, so let's merge that down. Let's put that behind the kiwi. Let's do the... Oops. Let's do this. The composition is terrible, but that's okay. And of course the Sky Tower being what it is. Yep, that's it. We're done. Kaiju Q stop in the city. I feel as that... I hope that reads as Kaiju Kiwi and not like Ghost Kiwi. Yep, that's definitely a picture. That is definitely a picture. It is a picture indeed. Okay then, good work. Kaiju Kiwi back for vengeance. Save and export as. We're doing a lot of pictures today, because I'm not putting in a hell of a lot of effort. Auto mod. Okay, great. It's one of these guys. It's a bot. Band. Band. Alright. You people don't have suggestions. I'm gonna keep kiwiing. I'm gonna kiwi the only way I know how. Which is with kiwi. Water break. Is the music very... Ah, right. My microphone was, not microphone. Kiwi riding a sheep? Good idea. Do we draw a fresh kiwi? Yes, we do. And a good thing I know how to draw a sheep, too. It's pretty easy. Sheep. All you do is you draw a frickin' cloud, bruv. Alright, the background looks like... We're gonna do skybox, we're gonna do... Blue, is this the correct color blue? It better be. Nope, that's not the correct color blue. How about now? Close enough. Round 1. Whoa! Thank you to the... Oh, Kingfisher! How about... a kiwi and a kingfisher riding a sheep. Let's do that. Alright. Sorry, Robot Seller, I forgot. Alright, let's do that. We need grass. ERs. Lumpy as ground. Oh! Opacity. That explains everything. There we go. And we're gonna need sheep. We're gonna need sheeps. Thankfully, sheeps easy to draw. Or so they tell me. You draw a blob of wool. Like this. Nailing it. And then you draw an anxious expression. Alright, we're having a good time here. We're having a good time. Having a good time. Is everybody having a good time? I hope you are, because if you're not having a good time, I'm obligated to kill you. I mean, but having a good time. Wait. We do this. Control C. And right, need to make sheep vanish. There we go. And you're going to put sheep there. And as we all know, the back legs and front legs of a sheep are exactly the same. And sheep face. There we go. Nailing what? What is the most anxious animal? Me. I am the most anxious animal. Actually, I don't know. Like, most wild animals are pretty anxious by, like, basically by definition, because you have to be. Anxiety is a survival trait if you live out in the wild. I don't know. Prey animals, I think. I mean, I don't know, cheetahs are pretty anxious to the point that in zoos they need, like, emotional support dogs. Which is cute and sad at the same time. But yeah, it's like, yeah, I'd probably say cheetah. Yep. Kokaku, named Grey Ghost for how furtive it is. Deer are pretty crazy. Deer are psychopaths, man. Since we're on the topic of New Zealand, like, people introduced... Whoa, hello! Thank you for the follow, Sylvet Setsi. Much appreciated. So yeah, we're, this is a very New Zealand-themed stream. There's not enough of those. So it is annoying how you can't get as hard a thing over here. Actually, you can. I should stop whining. I can fix all my problems. And of course, the expression of the sheep is the most important bit. Because you just need to have this kind of, like... this kind of stare of, like... Again, it is my patriotic duty as a New Zealander to draw a sheep accurately. Nailed it! Yep, did it! There is no more accurate sheep in the world than this. Dear. Alright, merge all of that down. Make it a little bigger. Just a smidge. Actually, I want the sheep to be like the first thing you look at. There we go. Don't know if Kokako is smart enough to have true anxiety, though. Meh. I don't think so. Also, if no one knows what a Kokako is, I recommend Googling it. Because it's a good thing. It's a very pretty bird. I think I need to put shading on the sheep, otherwise it's going to look weird. Or you could just do that. Right, we're going to have kiwi and kingfisher. Right, so let's go NZ kingfisher. That is the slightly harder thing to draw. There we go, I got my reference here. Oh no, we're drawing with reference. Are we actually gonna put effort into art? Holy crap. Right, we have bird. Whoops. Kingfisher. Also, I don't remember how big kingfishers are. They're probably not that big. So we're just gonna go over here. And we're going to go here. And we're going to draw little bird, like so. Bird, 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 bird. Bird, 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 bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird, 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 bird. Bird, 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 bird. Bird, 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 bird. Bird, 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 birdie, 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 boo. That is the song I sing for you. Birdie, 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 bird. Birdie, bird, bird. It's the birdie, bird. A 20-centimeter wingspan, I think. Well, it depends on the species. Kookaburras are a kind of kingfisher, and they big. They big, they mean, they mighty unclean. No, we need to give this kingfisher an expression of determination. They're riding a sheep, damn it. They are unstoppable. Unstoppable, I say. There we go. Kingfisher. Smash, smash, smash. And also going to do this. Sheep. I'm gonna cut that off because he's nestled in the fluff. Nestled in the fluff. Nestled in the fluff. Stomp and shout if you're nestled in the fluff. Nestled in the fluff. Nestled in the fluff. Nestled in the fluff. Sheep. Fluff. Actually, if I just mash this a lot. Nope. Sheep. Fluff. There we go. We have kingfisher. Determined kingfisher. Yeah, we're going places. Should make the sheep's head bigger, honestly. Okay, reference, go away. We have drawn. Uh-oh. Okay. Down, I say. Oh no. Oh no, I did that wrong. Oh no. Oh no, we've done it wrong. We've done it right. Okay. We make the sheep's head a little bigger. Like so. Nah. Sometimes you look at a sheep and you just have to make the sheep noise. Right, kingfisher, go over here. Whoops. Oi, you. Oh god. Alright, kingfisher is completed. Perfect. Now, kiwi. We could just copy-paste the kiwi we had before, but we can't be too lazy. All I'm gonna do is... this kiwi is a nightmare. Okay, then. First things first. Save as. Good work. Kiwi. And kingfisher on the sheep. Expedition. Go forth, my noble steed. Okay, then. Kiwi. Size of this is probably all wrong. We can just say that the kiwi is going to be a fat kiwi, I think. And sheep fluff, just like so. Do 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 do. We're gonna go here. And we're gonna give the kiwi a kind of fat-beaked look. Because that's cute! And we like cute. And he is smiling. He's having a good time. He's having a good time. Also, drawing a kiwi, it is the law. It is international New Zealand law that you simply must draw the whiskers. That's how you know it's a kiwi. And we're gonna go here in one shade darker. Like so. Should put some stuff on the kingfisher as well. So just here. Just a little bit darker. Yay! Yay! Over there, because they're butts. Now we need some frickin' clouds, don't we? Clouds. Ah! Ooh, thank you for the... Whoa! Silverset T, thank you for the gifted subscription. Congratulations, Overlord. 1670, you are now a subscriber. Congratulations! You win! Okay, then we need to put mountains in the background. That's important. So we're gonna go. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. Make that softer. Frickin' clouds, bro. New Zealand clouds, the best clouds, according to me, a New Zealander. Assuming I can draw New Zealand clouds at all. Mountain. 10. Right. Grey, I say. Over here. Grey. White bits on top. Does this look like any real mountain range? Of course not. Why would it? Why would it look like anything? Let's move the clouds. Let's scooch the clouds up a little bit, like so. So there's less cloud and thing confusion. There we go. And just a little bit of work on the ground. Suggestions of grass. Suggestions, I say. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna do this. Do you know what we're gonna do that's smarter than that? There is effectively a grass brush somewhere, if you know where to look. It's not that. It's different. Right, sheep, vanish for a second, because I have the power. There we go. Nice! Nice, 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 nice. Also, time to cheat horribly with the grass. Time to cheat! Whoops. Color, brightness, contrast. Brightness just a little less. Perfect. Swapped. And rotated. Stretched. No one will ever know. No one will ever know. Mwahaha! And let's do it again. Excuse me. And once again. Swapped. Rotated. Yes. Yes. Gracias. Remember, if you want to be welcomed in Spain, remember to not have too grassy an arse. That is a stupid language joke, and I regret everything. Okay, unironically, that's some of the best grass I've ever drawn. I'm slightly mad at myself now. Why could I not have drawn grass like this in times gone by? I'm sad now. Right, and there. Around 2. In front of the sheep. Meow. There we go. Am I gonna shade this? No! Because I'm happy with it. Okay then. Phew! We've drawn so many Kiwis in such a short amount of time. It's almost like if it's a blob with no wings, it's easy to draw. Really? Right in front of a sheep? In front of your sheep. Okay then. And export as. Pictures, art, bullet art, stream pictures. This is a very New Zealander stream. Alright. Next. What is next? What is next? Okay then, I feel like assembling a kiwi out of something. I have an idea. It's very stupid. It's very stupid, but I love it, so we're gonna do it. Okay then. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Jurassic Park. I specifically wanted the Jurassic Park T-Rex. Just specifically that because it's funny. It's funny how bad it is. Perfect. Found it. Good news, everyone. I found it. So now we are going to stretch this into a kiwi because we have the power. Good news is, it's not that difficult. First things first, we're cutting the tail off. Let's go over here. There, we're already most of the way there. Now, we gotta take this head, or rather the snoot. Whee! I'm having a good time. Hope you are too. And if you are not, do leave your complaints at your nearest place of convenience. Wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Oh, I have such a large, delicious idea. This T-Rex looks outraged by what's happening to it, by the way. It's quite funny. Let's do this. Good news is I don't need to adjust the feet at all. Go next to, and then I'm going to go next to. Yes. 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 We have achieved beak of a sort. Oh, we've achieved such a horrible beak. Oh, we've achieved such a horrible beak. Such a horrible beak we've achieved. Let's move you over there. Beak can go over here, and it is slightly smaller. What can we do with the head? You know what we can do with the head? Move it down a bit. Kiwis don't have a big muscular neck. That's just silly. What do you think you're doing, Mr. Tyrannosaurus Rex Kiwi? What do you think? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm doing crimes. I'm doing every human crime. I am doing every human crime. I'm doing every human crime. It is funny. It is so funny. It's funny, but I'm doing crime. I freely admit that I'm doing crime. I'm doing so much crime. Alright, we don't need these big brow ridges right here. Not necessary. Kiwis don't have big brow ridges. That's just silly. That is just silly. Whoops. Did you ever think that you'd see me manipulating little chunks of T-Rex around to make a kiwi? There's something just, I don't know why it's so funny to me of just combining a kiwi with a Tyrannosaurus Rex, because one of it, it's just the Tyrannosaurus Rex is like one of the most fearsome land predators of all time, and the kiwi is like about as different from that as you could possibly be. So that, I don't know, there's inherent humor in that, I think. Alright, and now we need to cut the arms off. Right, arms need to come off. Kiwis do have wings, but they're not visible. Now we need to smudge. We need to smudge the hands out of existence. We can do that. We can do that just fine. Actually, you know what would be better? I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. Oh yeah. I know what to do. I know what to do. Oh yeah. Definitely isn't gonna mess with the lighting horribly. There we go. There we go. Could have honestly trimmed off that entire section of the body, I think. And we blurred that instead. Yeah! Yeah! No one will ever know that there was a tiny, tiny arm here. No one will ever know! Mwahaha! Mwahaha! Chat, you're being quite quiet. I'm wondering if have I gone too far? Have I kiwied too hard? Have I kiwied too hard? Oh yeah. Have I kiwied too hard? Have I kiwied too hard? Oh yeah. Have I kiwied too hard? I think I've kiwied too hard. I think I've kiwied too hard. So I'm busy reporting to a crime to the New Zealand. I definitely feel this is an atrocity. It's certainly hard on the eyes to say the least. Oh, don't worry. It's gonna get worse. It is actually kind of refreshing to sometimes be like, you know what? Let's make something that just objectively sucks. We're basically done. We're basically done. Okay, we can make the legs a little smaller. We can do that. We can do that. I've done crimes. I've done crimes. I've done crimes. Oh. Oh, I've done so much crime. Chat, can you ever forgive me? I've done crime. No. Oh, no, 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 no. I have done crime. Oh, yes, I have done crime. I've done slightly too much crime, actually. Hold on, let's just go. Whoop. And Control C. Remove all that. Shrink the leg. It goes there. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is a... Oh, no. It can get worse. I can't believe Borderline self-control to not check that Discord notification. Huh? Huh? What? Pending. Ah, that's a friend request that I will look at later. I actually didn't. I actually didn't notice it. I didn't notice it at all. Right, and we blur it to make it look more natural? Question mark? Yep. Crimes have been done. Yep, it looks just as bad flipped. Coming this summer. Actually, I have a... Hold on. Jurassic Park font. Jurassic World 7. Oh. Oh no, we're gonna cheat here. I found fonts. Oh, I have found fonts. Don't worry, I found fonts. Wait, what did I just do? Okay. Okay, let's go here. I have found fonts and I'm being very naughty. So please forgive me. Forgive me, Jurassic Father, for I have sinned. Whoops, okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Also, this is... I mean, just having it there without checking what it is. He was also the source. I could never. The source of crimes. Also, this is horrible. Well, I don't like it crying. No forgiveness. Well... I'm just looking at this thing and thinking, I'm a bad person. I am a bad person. Oh, I regret nothing. I love how bad this is. I love how bad this is so bad. So I know what to do for the background. I simply do know. And of course... delete layers. And really up the brightness and contrast. Hooray! I have done crime. Oh, I have done crime. Oh, I have done so much crime. Yay, I've done so much crime! Yellow. No, I guess with how much this uses to spotlight mutants out of the actual dinosaurs, this would be the outcome. Well, yeah, no, this is gonna happen. I'm calling it right now. They're gonna make a giant mutant kiwi at some point, because they're... Honestly, if I post this on the internet, they might steal the idea, and I might have to sue them. Nope. Okay, whoops. Whoops. Gonna do some letter... Wait. Hold on. Jurassic Park title. Jurassic Park... Oh, it's white, not yellow. My bad. My bad! My bad. Jurassic Park. Nya 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 nya. I should probably save this before my computer commits seppuku out of disgust. Alright, we also... What else do we need? We need silhouettes of plants in the background. Because that's important. Okay, save the thing. Save ass. Jurassic NZ. Kiwi. Ironically, there's only one dinosaur in Jurassic Park that's actually from the Jurassic period, and that's the Brachiosaurus. At least in the first movie. I think they add some more later. Whee! 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 Also, yeah, I have not seen any of the newer Jurassic Park films, like the Jurassic World. I've watched number 1, 2, and 3, and that's all I'm ever gonna watch. Because, quite frankly, the Jurassic World, I look at it, and it sucks. It's Hollywood. It sucks. Not good Hollywood either. Bad Hollywood. Jurassic World 27. NZ Boogaloo. Oh, the new ones aren't worth it if you have any actual interest in dinosaurs. So who are they supposed to appeal to? Are they supposed to appeal to people who don't like dinosaurs and aren't interested? Or are they just people who, like, you know, require flashing lights to keep entertained a bit? People like seeing big scary monsters eat people. Okay, you know what? That's true. I never really identified with that. Like, I remember seeing clips from a Jurassic World game. Like, just like a montage of like dinosaurs eating people. I'm like, this is psychotic. Like, I'm not against violence in video games, but there's something about like watching the people who like to see a dinosaur like eat a tourist. I'm like, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you exactly? This seems weird. Are you okay? Let's see if I can do an impression of the Jurassic Park T-Rex roar. That was not good. That was bad, in fact. I think I need to, like, weigh several tons in order to do a properly good impression of that. Sorry if that was loud, by the way. And looking at the Jurassic Park logo, yes, there's trees in it. So we need to do trees. Trees 1. And let's see, where can I find trees? Mother, I desire trees. Whoops. Don't want to cover up the feet too much. That would be bad. Oh no, I've managed to make this thing look really big. Alright, so, and trees 2. I've covered up the foot, and I don't want to do that. Also, what happens if we just make this pure red, like so? Actually, what happens if we make it... Oh. Yes! Perfect! Hey! Does that also apply to watching Crashes and Roller Coaster Tycoon? Somehow that's less psychotic, and I don't know why. Hello, Zuza! Watching Borderways create an abomination. Oh yay, I love abominations. Print that image out and stick it on the walls around your local town. Hell yeah, spread the word. Alright, it's time for the ad break. It's overdue for the ad break, honestly, because, people are traumatized. And as hilarious as your trauma is... we can't have too much of that. Oh dear. Where's the water art stream bridges? There we go. You know, one of the things I love about art streams is that I didn't think I was gonna do this. Let's have a brief recap. There's our warm-up drawing. 3-minute kiwi. Identity crisis kiwi. Kiwi flying. Kaiju kiwi. Kiwi and Kingfisher on a sheep, and of course the Jurassic Park nightmare. Oh dear. Alright, so we're gonna be starting soon again. Gonna have a little bit of an addy break right now. And I have a coffee break thing. That goes right here. Actually, I could stretch this out. Look at this. Oh, it's so big! Oh, it's so big and massive. Oh, it's filling up the screen. Alright, 2 minutes of ads. I'll be right back with you very soon. Hang in there.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I've not had coffee for some reason this thing does not work. It's been going for like over half an hour. And it's like the water boils from here and has to go up the thing full of coffee, and somehow it only makes water come out. It's like, how is that physically possible? There should be coffee water coming out.
So
I am getting this going, which would be I've only just started, but it's quite quick. It'll be like, oh, actually it's coming through now. It'll be like 2 minutes.
Did you push the boil the kettle or did I?
I boiled it.
Okay, got it.
Because this only makes a small amount to put on. It makes the shot bigger come out of proportion. So I can give you a 2-shot coffee in about 2 minutes.
That's fair. That'll do. Jack can be entertained. They can reminisce about the trauma I've inflicted on them.
Yay! It was terrible. It was an atrocity.
It was terrible and wonderful, but mostly terrible.
It was great.
Yeah, I actually like it. It was like, this does actually look like a real movie monster, kind of. Oh, they have a full
It's
shit.
getting there already. Oh, this little thing is so reliable. This, I don't know why this doesn't work.
Well. Candle works.
It did. And is this really? Let's see how it works. That's about done. Do you want to do which one do you want to do?
This one.
Okay.
Melted coffee.
Cool. Here we are.
You didn't screw the coffee well enough?
I think I'm just going to get the angle of the cord just so.
Need water.
It's really easily strong coffee, so I think it's
Thank you.
welcome!
Back to the grind I go. Yeah.
Yay! I can use the free,
Thank you.
but it's much free without it.
Hey, thank you for coffee. It's about 40 minutes of stream time. I'm back! Kelpie's here! She made me a mocha pot coffee. Out of the goodness of her heart. And yeah. Okay, what did we say? Oh yeah, he was excited for the tournament. I'm pretty excited. I think I have an idea on how to win. But maybe not. Alright, let's actually get this going. Whoops, that was wrong. Kadoof and Kadoof. And what were we doing? What were we doing? Right, next. Ah! Okay, let's draw something nice. Something that isn't horrible. What not horrible thing shall we draw? Let us draw Kiwi in a canoe. Good idea, chat. Oh, you didn't say that? I thought that? Oh! Okay. Let's draw a Kiwi in a Kiwi canoe, actually. Let's go here. Well, thank you, Sooty. Okay. Water. Which is the same color, but different. Let's put that over here. Put that over here. Put that over there. Hang on. Let's do C. What does the C look like? Alright, slightly paler. Let's do that. Let us do that. There we go. The kiwi should be in that swell canoe you made last time. The last FTD stream. You know what? I can actually do that. I actually have the power. Okay, we'll make an... Actually, no. We'll get rid of that. Alright, let's be silly. Don't look at my desktop! How dare you? Don't look at my photos! Look at my... Folders, you look at that. Look at my folders. I need a spoon. Spoon. Sorry, am I loud? Everyone say hello to Kelpie. She's being a sleepy little bear on the couch. Bloody hell, I have 2,000 screenshots in my From the Depths folder. Last FTD stream, I mean, yay. Dun 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 dun. Hello. I'm gonna go. Okay, we'll do a. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll do a separate one for that. We will do. Oops. We will do a separate thingy. For that, a quick lightning fast one for fun and giggles. And we will do it like this, because composition is better. And we're going to copy this guy exactly for fun and giggles. And he's gonna go here. And he's gonna be on the deck. He's gonna be proud as hell. He's gonna be over here. Look at him. He's gonna be huge, apparently. Okay, not that huge. He's gonna be like so. I'm gonna zoom all the way in, and I'm gonna do this. And I'm going to just gently do that. How'd that look? That looked good. Okay, we're going to have to reduce the contrast of this tiny man. Just a smidge to match the boat. Interesting. Okay, this is good. So I draw the canoe, but the image works too. Well, I want to draw. I don't want to draw this canoe. I want to draw a different one, but like we can have this. This image is basically the actual Air Force logo, lol, of New Zealand. What, this? Don't you mean Navy logo, Sudi? Okay, let's just do quickly text. Real NZ Navy and whoops. Wait, we need to stretch this more. We need to stretch this a little bit more. Tiny kiwi on fictional boat. Kiwi centered with a background of red and blue and white. Air Force. This image is probably the state they actually ends in Navy. Yeah, we only have one. We only have one functional frigate at a time, and our ships don't move at 50 meters per second. Is this perhaps Borderwire's most cackly stream? Yeah, I am indulging in patriotism, which means I get to cackle a lot. That's New Zealand patriotism. We think of Kiwis and we go, okay then. Alright, let's save this. Yeah, save as. Gimp work. Kiwi on. Say, whoa, canoe. And export that as. Shock Horror. Hold on, 3 pictures. Kiwi on Survival Canoe. I like how I've used the same Kiwi like 2, 3, now 4 times in this one stream. Wait, the New Zealand Air Force has a space squadron? I mean, yeah. Like, New Zealand has a space program. Like, we have astronauts that, like, use other people's rockets to go into space. Alright, now! Canoe. We're going to have... Whoops. Let's go here. Canoe. And we're going to have a New Zealand canoe. Most New Zealand canoe you've ever seen. Which is straight black, I guess, because I like drawing canoes that way. Alright. We're gonna go water. And water 2. There we go. Actually, canoe goes over there, because there's something very important I need to add. The beak! The beak! Beaky friend. Right, layer to image size, please. Layer to image size. Yay! Yay for silly things. Yay for fun, silly things. And everyone's so glad I'm not drawing crimes anymore. Hooray! Hooray for lack of crime. Hooray for a crime-free environment. Ah! Who did that? Right, you go there. You go there, like so. Kiwi canoe is a go. We're gonna give you gray whiskers so that people know that you're a Kiwi. Did you know both the people and the bird have gray whiskers? It's true. It's totally true. I would never lie to you, chat, about the country I live in. No, that would be rude. That would be rude. That would be so rude of me. I would never do that. That would be so rude. I definitely won't say that, yes, there's no cars in New Zealand. There's only Kiwis we ride from place to place. See? They get very big. That T-Rex Kiwi might be out of sight, but certainly not out of mind. Oh, you mean this one? This T-Rex Kiwi? This one here? I'm a very cackly boy. Alright, we're gonna draw a Kiwi from scratch. Because we gotta. Kiwi. And we're gonna have the same color as our OG Kiwi. Because that is important. Just having a sit. I'm so glad that kiwis are easy to draw, my goodness. Okay. He's going on an adventure with his friend. Friendship, a moment of friendship. I like drawing kiwis. I like drawing kiwis. I like drawing kiwis. I hope you like drawing them too. They're going on an adventure. It's nice. It is a nice adventure. Adventure nice, if you will. Whoops. How the hell did I do this before? Alright, not thinking about it too hard. That's how I did it. Right, now let's put some frickin' deco on this canoe, because it's important. I just like the idea of, like, friends going on an adventure. I'm not the most adventurous person myself, but I definitely approve of people going on adventures together. He's right, how is the kiwi canoe moving? I'm glad you asked. Anyway. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Oh no. What kind of deco do we want on our friend here? We want stripes. We want geometric stripes, because that looks good. Whoops, I forgot I was supposed to be talking again. So Chad, how's your day? Any bird? Have you seen any birds recently? Have you beheld a bird? If so, what bird? What was it doing? I saw a fantail the other day. It was good. Ah, the geometric shapes are bloody. Okay, it's a good start, but we can do better. We can do, oh, so much better. Not really, but I was productive today for once. Oh, nice, Orange. What'd you do? Did you do cool things? If not, that's okay. Bollocks. Well. Okay, let's go over here and paint this because it ain't painted right. It ain't painted right. It's all wrong all the time. Studying. Oh, nice. Nice. Study. That thing I don't do anymore. I just have to do from the depths a lot. Oh no, my life's so hard. Should probably check how this looks like. Yep, that's better. That's better. You can't have a waka without curvy things on it. It's illegal. And this is definitely not cultural appropriation. No, because this thing has a kiwi head on it, which means it's different. New Zealand makes the best tanks at sooty shearwater. Yes, yes it does. The Bob Semple, best tank ever. 100% success rate at what it does. And it proves that even little New Zealand can create very impressive and memorable war machines. I'm just thinking of the Bob. Bob Semple is capable of destroying an M1A2 Abrams at ranges up to 20 kilometers. Oh yes, definitely capable of it. Nothing about like what the Abrams is doing, or whether the Abrams is currently on fire or not. The Bob Semple was the most imposing war machine in a radius of at least 10 meters. Certainly was imposing for the guy manning the topmost machine gun, who had to lie on a mattress because he was right on top of the engine, which got hot. Also Bob Semple, who I believe, who was Bob Semple again? I think he was hold on a second. Let's go. Bob Semple. Oh, right. Bob Semple, the New Zealand Minister of Works. His retort to everyone saying, bro, your tank is crap, he says, like, well, what are you doing then? And he had a point, because no one else in New Zealand was really doing a damn thing. Apart from the people that actually sent out to fight in the war. That is a beautiful kiwi canoe. We need clouds. Clouds. One of these days I will be able to draw clouds well. I heard that a Bob Semple tank was the first thing on the beaches at Normandy. Oh yes, and I heard that the Nazi UFOs were helpless against them. Helpless, I say. They could do nothing against the might of the Bob Semple tank. You know what I want to do on the water, actually, is this. Whoops. Oh. How to do sparkles. How to do sparkles on the water. You can't. You can't do sparkles on the water. Actually, you can. I kinda don't want to, though. I feel that would be silly. Nope, we're good. We good! I think. Music stopped. That must mean we're good. Hooray! Save as, can work. Kiwi on. Kiwi canoe. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Stuff is happening! Yeah! Yeah, Bob Semple. I have it. Yeah. Fair point. Yeah, I have a tank and you don't. A Bob Semple tank has never lost a fight to a Star Destroyer. Never! No Bob Semple tank has ever been captured or destroyed. It's just that strong. Exactly! It's just that strong. Yum. I feel the composition is off. Maybe if we swap and swap. Yes, that's better. That's better. I like that better. Wait, export as? Huh? Oh, no. Uh-oh. Gimp. No. Okay, export. Oh, right. Right, let's try that again, because GIMP keeps friggin' popping up that second window behind itself, which is very irritating. There it is. Okay, good. Did you do it? You did it. Well done. Well done indeed. And then there's this. Totally real NZ Navy, motherfuckers. Okay, we got 20 minutes left. I think one more Kiwi picture and then a Ready for Africa. Although it feels like we've been doing Ready for Africa this whole time. Alright. Let's go here. Kiwi at night. Yes. 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 Yes, let's do that. Let's have a very dark blue. Let's have a very dark blue. Trees. Kiwi at night watching the New Zealand skyline. One small dot. Yay! I do like that there's a tree brush. Very nice. Very nice. Yes, very nice. Very nice indeed. And stars. And this might shock you, but the star brush is actually good for stars. Because it gets you this little twinkly thing. Of course, I could be very lazy and just, hold on. Let's do dynamics. If I do dynamics random, what does that do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that works perfectly, actually. Works darn well. Oh, this is gonna be a cozy picture. Are you ready for cozy picture, chat? You better be, because it's happening. Whoops, turn off that dynamics. Dynamics off, I say. Oh no. Help. Help. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted at all. Okay, oh, it's got a toggle. Perfect. Perfect, I say. Okay, I was making a joke, but Wellington actually does look really pretty, actually. Oh no, New Zealand has, like, absolutely beautiful, night skies. If you head out to, like, away from the city lights, it's because, like, we're lucky. We still, it's still a very sparsely populated country, which means, you go out you go out into the sticks. You look up. Stars. It is beautiful. And of course, we're going to have our kiwi friend over here. I like how I put nostrils on the first kiwi, but no other kiwi. And over here. Okay. Softness. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I love this fat bastard. Alright, we're gonna make him less fat. Kiwis aren't that squishy. Squish the kiwi. Squish the kiwi. Squish the kiwi, squish the kiwi, squish the kiwi, squish the kiwi. He's all the way over there. Looking at the night sky. Like so. Alright, layer to image size. Black. Whoops! What the hell? Actually, that looks really good. That was a complete accident. Should I keep it like that? I kind of want to. And we need to put some shading on our kiwi friend. Need to put some shading on our kiwi friend. Hold on a minute, brightness contrast. Standard shadow. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Yep, I'm shading. I'm a shady boy. With all the millions of little lights shining in the dark, they show us the way. One lights up every time we feel loved in our hearts. One dies when it moves away. Alright, enough singing passenger on the stream. I'm going to get copyright struck, and that would be bad. For me, especially. Brightness. Standard shadow, yes please and thank you. The lighting in this image makes absolutely no sense, but it's okay. Make it a joke. Yeah, light pollution means I rarely get to see a proper night sky. Me too, actually. I'm literally living in the most light polluted part of New Zealand. The rest of New Zealand, they get to see stars. Me? No. Does look really nice like that. Yeah. Yep, we did it. This was a complete accident with that. Well, it worked. It bloody well worked. Actually, let's do a little bit of like grass just to show that our kiwi is sitting in it. Grass. And it's gonna look like this. We can do slightly purpley grass actually, watch this. Okay, and grass coffee, kiwi. Whoops. Whoops. And stretch it. So, to show that our little boy. Yay! Add an arrangement of stars that looks like a kiwi. This image looks very newt. I'm not gonna do the kiwi star image, but like, good thought though, me likey. Shall I move the trees up a little bit? Yeah. No. Yeah. 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 Wait, we need more. We need more. We need more. Whoops. What happened? Oh. There we go. That's a nice picture to end on. But we still gotta do a Ready for Africa. Star. That is a particular kind of picture I love drawing. It's just drawing some kind of critter looking at the stars. And save as. GIMP work. Save there. Yeah. Wait! Whiskers. Whiskers, whiskers, whiskers. Whiskers. What? Thank you, Zuri. Affogato good. Wait, what? You should make an affogato. Newt Newt. Newt Newt is good. We like Newt Newt. There's just something about drawing a kiwi that's like... kind of like... yeah! They're very cute animals. I like them. I like them a lot. They also... I can't believe we've got the whole stream without mentioning the horror that is the kiwi's egg. But maybe we don't have to. Also, the fact that the thing is a ratite is really freaky. Oh, Golas is doing the Primoris tourney too. Oh, neat! That'd be awesome. I do need to work on my design, for which I need to study the Primoris. Also, I think people would be disappointed in me if I didn't make some kind of canoe, so... there you go. Okay, then. Ready for Africa. Alright. I think we're just gonna do a quick one. The one that lives in my heart. Africa, and yep, you guessed it, we're gonna do... we're doing this. And we're doing... what are we doing? What are we doing? Chat, what are we doing? image. Yes, please. Delete layer, and we're gonna go there, and we're gonna go here. And that'll frickin' do. And then we're going to do this, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do our standard thingy-me-bobby. What's it? Kiwi, watching Kiwi, reaching up. Rawr! Rawr, scary. Most terrifying. Terrifying, I say. And let's do that. And let's do this. This is something I do tend to do a lot, which is just... That ain't right. I think I'm just gonna have to delay the contrast a little bit. Delay it? I mean, do things with it. Right, blur the kiwi. Blur it good. Move it down a smidge. Cut that off a smidge. Move it down a smidge. And up the opacity a smidge, and brightness contrast. And that is too straight. That is no good. That is too straight. That is no good. That didn't work so well. Why not work so well? Why not work? Damn it. I've never had such trouble with making something loom over the horizon like this. Maybe if I move it over here. Interesting. Right, principal color over here is... That don't look right. Oh no. Gotta go. See orange. What was it? How we doing? Hello, 3D Wrecker. We have done a Kiwi stream. It's the most patriotic stream I've ever done in my life. It is the most patriotic stream I've ever done in my life, but I'm having trouble. I'm having some trouble. I'm having trouble with my Kiwi here, as you see. Alright. Oh, I think I know what it is. Blur that thing. Blur it, I say! Why are you not blurring? Blur more! Blurry, 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 blurry. There we go. Alright, pardon me, Kiwi, but we're going to take that toe off. And we're going to drop the contrast a lot. Nope. It's way off in the distance. Do I want to give this thing glowy laser eyes? Yes, I do. Of course I do. Hell yeah. Alright. Eyes. Or just eye. And we're gonna have it glowing bright green. For once. For once in our lives, it's gonna be bright green. Ta-da! This is what the world fears New Zealand may become. Text, and the text is of course going to be ready for Africa. Wait, no, I know what to do. I know what to do. It'll be funny. Oops. I know what to do. It will be funny. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you are worrying about it, you simply must stop. Right. Hardness. 10. Ah! Of all the times for my computer to lag, that'd be terrible. Planning on doing the tournament. Hold on, I want to make sure. I definitely know how to spell the name of my country. I definitely know how to do that. Outie. And think you have bright yellow paint for this, because it'll be funny. Alright, so let's do... Wait, yellow isn't going to pop very well, is it? What pops well on blue? This only makes sense if you've been following these live streams. If you have not, then you're going to be very confused. Also, we need to make that more messy. Like someone, like the bloody Kiwis, they came in and they spray painted. They spray painted the whole thing. How dare they? Actually, hold on. A masterpiece! Oh, soon I will be 2K hour player. Nice. Okay, pain. Orang. Orang? Orange. Actually, yeah, good point. Let's try and... Yeah, I kind of like the yellow, but like, yeah, let's try it. Hue saturation. Oops. Oh no. I'm just gonna do that. Color, hue saturation. Yeah, orange is, nah, I'll stick with the yellow. Although... Okay, maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit orange. Nope. Doesn't pop enough. Hold on. Colors. Now you got me doubting myself. Nope. Yellow it is. Orange. Alright, save. GIMP work. Kiwi ready for Africa. What? Kiwi read for Africa? Ready for Africa. Export as pictures, art. Alright, stream pictures. We drew a lot of stuff. Let's do a recap. Let's do a lovely recap. Alright then, so we had our warm-up, we had our starting soon screen very hastily drawn at the start of the stream. Then we've got the showdown of a lifetime. Then we got flying. Thank you, Sudi. Whoop. Johnny days are over. Flying kiwi. Kaiju kiwi. Kiwi and kingfisher on a sheep. We've got the horrible Jurassic World 27 abomination. We've got a kiwi on a kiwi canoe. We have the New Zealand Navy ad. We have the kiwi. I think this might be my favorite. This is so lovely. It's so cute. Just need to erase this, because that looks funny. And export over there. Thank you. And we, of course, have the Ready for Africa. One moment while I save and send. Neat! Neat, neat, neat. Kiwis are just funny little guys. It's nice. Is it in the tourney Discord? Okay, how much interest have you got in that tournament, Azusa, by the way? And it's not in the thing. Aha! I remember Saito's Shepherd. Let's do that. And knife gun. I drew a key, a kiwi, and a very wick. Wow, you drew. This is very good. Bloody Nora, you drew this? Key, kiwi, Kim Jong. Why'd you draw Kim Jong Un? Why? Where you can find the info? I actually, 3D Wrecker, if you go on my YouTube channel community page, I actually shared the information for Azusa's tournament. Gotten quite a bit. There's a lot of people I know who want to submit stuff. Borderwise's Patreon Discord, Goala's Discord, Hammer's Discord. Kiwi versus Kimmy. Who would win in a fight? A Kiwi or a Kimmy? Alright then. Very good knife gun. AKA Drinkfire. What do we want to end the... I want to end the image on this because this is just so cute. I love it. Alright. That was a successful art stream. I really need to start sending my dinosaur pics to literature agents saying like, hey, can we turn this into a book? Also the Barons of the North Discord. Look on a lost count of how many servers I put it in, which is linked to the CC Discord. Okay then, let's go raid Arrow Wrights, who is just chatting, and we can annoy them about Kiwis and stuff. Alright, so if you're watching this later on YouTube, remember to subscribe if you like birds and art of birds and birds with art in them. Wait, birds are a work of art to begin with. Alright, let's raid Arrow Wrights. And we will do that thing. Bye-bye, everyone. We are going to raid out now. It's gonna be very good. It's gonna be very good. Are you ready? Are you steady? Too bad. Raid time. Bye.